And to that point, there is a debate that's brewing in your party about how hard Democrats should go after ICE when it comes to the January 30th deadline to fund the federal government, given that the Republicans will, of course, need Democratic votes like yours to keep the government agencies open. Listen to what some of your colleagues told me just a few days ago.
I think it should be a red line because this is too dangerous to live in anybody's hands. I think Democrats should take a hard line position.
I think we have to use everything that we can to stop ICE this moment.
Will you make restricting ICE a red line in the funding fight? Must that be part of any funding bill?
Our focus right now in terms of the appropriations bills are getting the 3 bills that are going to be on the floor today over the finish line.
Should ICE be abolished, Senator? Will you use?
I have lots of problems with ICE.
Will it be a red line, ICE, restricting ICE funding in the funding fight? So those last two non-committal senators, of course, were the Democratic leaders. But you heard some other members saying that this should, in fact, be a red line in exchange for Democratic votes to fund the federal government. Where do you come down? Should Democrats make going after ICE a red line?
Well, so my view here is that for me, it is hard for me to imagine how I could vote to support a budget bill for the Department of Homeland Security, given how the Department of Homeland Security is functioning right now in my community. I want to see work done that would bring some serious reforms to ICE. For example, should there not be minimum training requirements for these officers? We understand that they're down to something like 6 weeks of training, which might explain some of the reckless behavior that we're seeing. Shouldn't ICE agents be required to wear a name ID and to not cover their faces? These would be 2 examples of reforms that we ought to be able to find some bipartisan support for.